Well, it's been a little while since we've been over here on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we got lost in the dark.
Yes, we did, for a very long time. But guess what? We found our way out of the dark. We killed some big bad son of a bitches. And now we're gonna do something a little less dire, I guess is the word for it. Anyway, I'm Alpha. That's Kuro. And here
Hello.
we go.
Here we go. So, you gonna tell me literally anything about this game, or?
Nope. I'm gonna let the story speak for itself.
Great, love it.
Coming to you by the Legend Entertainment Company. Eric the Unready. For DOS, 1993. And it came to pass that Sir Eric rode out from the castle of King Fudd the Bewildered to do battle with the Knight of the Black Pauldron. You're reading that right.
Elmer Fudd?
Mm-hmm. Then did our goodly knight gaze upon the face of his opponent, and it befell that he forgot the words of the challenge he must utter, in order that the contest might commence. Therefore did Eric consult the most ancient and sacred tome of chivalry, How to Joust.
Oh boy.
But Sir Eric's visor did smash shut upon his face, and the sacred book did fall unto the ground. And when the knight made once again to raise up his visor, then did the point of his lance become impaled upon the branches above.
Oh, he's having a day.
Gadzooks, quoth Sir Eric, mine lance is stuck.
Apples.
Then came there a deluge of apples, which did unhorse the dread foe. Thus did Eric the Unready become victorious over the dreaded Knight of the Black Pauldron. On the eve of that same day, Duke Theobald the Erratic threw open his feasting hall to celebrate the defeat of that dread knight, who had held the Duke's castle in his thrall. A toast, cried Sir Eric.
Still alive.
The guests, sensing impending disaster, fled for their lives. Oops. So yeah, that's this.
Unready seems, not quite apt.
The following morning, the shop steward of the Knights Union Local number 704 confronted Sir Eric. Let me highlight for you the highlights of your career thus far. While still in night school, you impaled an instructor who was standing next to a dummy during jousting practice. Last month, you burned down Ulrich's house of torches when you left the door open on a windy day. And yesterday, you destroyed the feasting hall of Duke Theobald the Erratic. That look of judging, though.
Okay, but I also stopped a super evil knight, so, call it even?
From now on, you will receive only those quests which I deem suitable for your obviously limited talents. The shop steward glances down at the paper in his hands and says, here's the perfect thing. This morning, a farmer came into the Union Hall and said that a passing witch has turned his only daughter into a pig. Your quest today, Sir Eric, is to go to his farm and break the enchantment by kissing the pig. Here is your work slip. I don't want to see your face again until the task is done. This is the level to which the poor sap has been demoted.
Just lucky he didn't get killed.
Well, here we are, says the farmer. He opens the gate and brings you into the farmyard. He points to the pig running around in the yard and says, there she is. One good kiss ought to do it. Slowly you approach the pig. She eyes you warily. You bend down to kiss her, but she squeals in terror and bolts into the privy. Seconds later, you hear a squishy plop. Now you've done it, complains the farmer. Some hero you are. Well, don't just stand there, get cracking. So, here's the interface. Primarily text with a few suggestions, I guess is the word for it. A directional compass so we can go west and northeast at this time. And we can do some interesting things here. Most notably, I see kiss. I see moon. So let's get the preliminary bullshit out of the way. Nice smile, but I think it's sideways. Now cover up your butt and get on with it.
Unfazed.
You find yourself staring up at the farmer from flat on your back. Nice try, city boy, he drawls. Now get to work. Yeah, so there's stuff to be done here.
Alright, well.
So the pig's in the privy, and something Wit always says is to go everywhere else first to get all the treasures and such.
Well, let's go check out the barn.
Indeed. The barn is off to the west. The barn is old but clean. The floor has been swept and everything seems pretty much in its place. The cows are well groomed, and they are contentedly chewing on their cuds in a manner vaguely reminiscent of the farmer. Set into one wall is a closed medicine chest. A rope hangs on the wall, and the exit to the farmyard lies to the east. Well, we can pretty much agree, I think, that ropes are an absolute must in any adventure game, right? Ah, we got 2 points for it. Kissing some cows, while it might satisfy some bizarre sexual urge, won't get you anywhere in this game.
A medicine cabinet.
Okay. You bare your bottom at the cows, but they appear fundamentally unimpressed. A vial, a bottle, and a flask.
Take them all.
The Tortoise. The Hog Wild. The Cow Pictate. These are things I'm not sure I want to know, but let's check them anyway. Let's check the Cow Pictate. Bovine Binding Agent.
Oh, Hog Wild.
Oh, come on, tight. Porcine Aphrodisiac. Oh, shit.
We gotta give that to the daughter. Let's go make a pig horny!
Oh boy. Testudinal muscle relaxant.
I'm sorry, hang on. What, baby? Okay.
Alright, let's go somewhere then. Back to the east is our only direction. Better homes and barnyards. A weather-beaten farmer staring at you impassively, his expression vaguely reminiscent of a cow. Excellent.
I bet we could turn him into a cow.
How do you suspect we do that?
With the cow potato.
Should we give that to the farmer then?
Nah, let's save it.
Alright. The inside of the privy is small, cramped, and smelly. It has the requisite graffiti on the wall, as well as a few magazines that you hope are intended for reading. The bench is a one-holer, and through that hole you can see a pig happily rolling around in the muck below. There is a hook on the wall. The only way out is the small door on the southwest, which leads back out to the farmyard. Now, the newspapers are a thing in and of themselves. Eric duplicates miracle of loaves and fishes. Thousands of pilgrims feast on fruit sent from heaven. So this asshole has made the cover for entirely the wrong reason. The feasting hall of Duke Theobald the Erratic burned to the ground last week during a celebratory luncheon honoring the retirement of the Knight of the Black Pauldron, who had held the castle in his thrall for the past 20 years. "It was time for me to move on," said the knight prior to the blaze. "I've got a nice piece of land picked out near the inner sea. The people there seem nice, and I can terrorize them part-time and still have plenty of evenings and weekends free for collecting shells." According to ancient prophecy, King Fudd the Bewildered will die this coming Saturday. The Taurus Inquirer has learned that he plans to spend his last week of life closeted in his chambers playing with toy soldiers. And then the classifieds. Personal. SWF, Capulet, seeks handsome and daring partner for life. Must have good balcony climbing skills. Send woodcut and resume to Friar Lawrence. No Montagues, please. Help wanted. Merry men. Established outlaw seeks support group. Successful candidates will have experience sleeping in forests as well as hands-on experience in wealth redistribution programs. Master Oogway. Been a long time, buddy. Good to see ya. For sale. Boy's crutch. Hardly used. Cash only. Contact Ebenezer S.
Jesus Christ.
The references are great. Career opportunity. In a rut. Tired of the same old drudgery of peasantry. Enroll in the Columbia School of Abacus Training and become an abacus operator. In 6 short months, you'll be ready to enter the exciting new world of abaci. Learn the differences between the pineapple and little blue brands. Master the incompatibilities in bead colors, wire sizes, and horizontal versus vertical frame orientation. Not affiliated with the Columbia School of Piracy or any other institution. Wow. General interest. Holy Grail tours. Don't have time to track down the Grail on your own? Why reinvent the wheel? Join one of our tours. The Quest Bus leaves daily from Glastonbury Square. Call 1-800-BUSTERS and ask for Shay. Lost, 1 warship, fully manned, reward. Contact W. Bly, Pitcairn Island. Jeez, the hits in these papers. Right, to business. Down.
Use the rope, tie it onto the hook.
Yep. Now then. Now, do you remember what I said at the end of your show last week? The one thing that I would allow you to know beforehand?
No, I don't.
I said the guy was literally going to eat shit.
Why are you doing this?
Hello,
Why?
Hello, Chibi.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's in the spirit of the game, that's why. A waiter appears out of nowhere, sets up an elegant table, and lays a place setting for one. He lights a candelabra and says, "Our specials today are shit pate, shit underglass, roast shit, broccoli, and shit Florentine. For our wine, we have... Oh my gods, we're all out of wine! You can't eat shit without wine. I'm so embarrassed." Well, okay, at the very least, eat shit did something.
The pig.
Yes, yes.
Grab pig.
Yep. Let me check the save function here. Okay. Grab pig. It didn't fly. I think we're gonna have to aphrodisiac this poor thing. Okay, you pedantic little... The pig eagerly sucks down the contents of the bottle, which magically vanishes into thin air. A shiver passes through the sow's body, and she suddenly seems much more interested in you than before. Without warning, she makes a leap for your leg, wraps her own stubby legs around it, and hangs on for dear life.
Alright. Climb rope.
Right. Southwest. I've done it. Here's your pig. If you'll just sign the work slip, then I'll be on my way. You're not done yet, lad. That's still my only daughter, and you've got to kiss her to remove the enchantment. But remember, no tongue. The pig bats her eyelashes, puckers her lips, and wiggles her haunches suggestively.
Oh dear.
This seems like a good time for this.
Oh, goodness.
Well, that's kind of disappointing.
That's not what she wanted. Kiss her.
Alright. Slowly, your lips approach those of the slime-covered animal. Because I could, Chibi, that's why. Finally, you close your eyes, take the plunge, and give the pig a resounding smack right on the lips. At that moment, you hear a voice from beyond the gate. By all means.
Lord. Hello, Daddy. I'm back. Did you miss me? I just popped over to Auntie May's to get some apples.
She catches sight of your manure-covered figure.
Ugh, who's this?
The pig drops off your leg and trots over to the girl to investigate her apples. That's some fine phrasing. The farmer looks embarrassed for about 1/10 of a second and then says, Well, well, sorry about that. No harm done, though. Why don't you go into the barn and wash up and I'll fill out your work slip. To the cows, you look like a monster from Return of the Swamp Thing. They bolt from their stalls and stampede for the door, knocking out the main strut that holds up the barn. As the barn begins to collapse around your ears, you hear a low rumble and realize from long experience that this is the time to make your exit.
It isn't even your fault now.
My, what's going on here? While trudging the long miles back to the village, you hear hoofbeats behind you. The royal carriage of Princess L'Oreal the Worthy comes over the hill and pulls to a halt beside you. This can't possibly end badly, right?
Can't possibly end well. What I've seen of this game so far is anything to go by.
Here's a line for you.
Okay. Will the ghosts fair night?
To the castle, milady.
Then ride with me in my carriage.
Are you sure about this? By my troth, I cannot, my lady, for I am covered in filth, and would befoul the presence of one so fair as yourself.
Don't worry, I'm into it. Nonsense! Hop in.
Well, glad to see you guys are enjoying this. You are most kind, milady, to have pity on a poor knight in my condition.
Think nothing of it. You're Eric, aren't you? I've seen you around the village.
Yes, milady, I am that unfortunate he, who is barely worthy of the name of knight.
I think you're a perfectly good knight who's just had a run of bad luck. You keep trying, that's the main thing. If I ever got in trouble, I'd much rather be rescued by you than one of those stuck-up prima donnas who come preening around the castle.
Fear not, milady. No one would dare harm the daughter of good King Fudd. To do so would incur the wrath of that flower of chivalry, the Knights of the Rhomboid Table. No one would be so foolish as to take that risk, even for one so beautiful as yourself. The Knights of the Rhomboid Table. Okay.
Oh, go on. But I hope you're right, for it would break my father's heart if anything happened to me. Well, I see we've arrived at the castle. I have to go see my father, but I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Well, the carriage didn't blow up. That's a start, right?
It just makes me worried about what it's gonna do later.
Yeah. You awaken to a new day. You are lying on your bed in the castle barracks. You try to get up, but discover you can't. You recall that you were so tired last night that you tumbled into bed without removing your armor. After your excursion into the privy, that appears to have been a bad move. Now the armor is rusted shut. These are the Spartan living quarters of those knights who don't earn enough money to have their own castle. Currently, you are the only resident. The only exit is to the east. Let's see about this card. Oh, right. Your squire runs in and shouts, Princess L'Oreal the Worthy has been kidnapped. All the knights must... Phew! What's that smell? All knights must report to the Union Hall immediately.
Come back!
Help! Help me! Maybe the use of the torties, I guess. If we can...
Yeah, try that. Oh, talk to Squire.
Unfortunately, I have no way to make a prompt.
Open armor?
Let's go, Sir Eric. Everyone is waiting. Oh, thanks a lot, finally. The princess returned from a carriage ride yesterday, and she retired immediately to the royal baths, which nobody quite understands because she already had bathed once that day. Anyway, when she finished, she went to bed early. When her handmaidens went to wake her up today, she had disappeared. Now they're going to assign the quest to rescue her, and we're going to miss it unless you get moving. Alright. Entrance to castle lies to the north. Tall tower, strange dish-shaped collection of wires on the top. Are you referring to barbed wire, I suppose? Window high up. Barracks to west, town itself to the south. Oh, look! Silver Recluse, welcome. I love her and I won't give up. I've been seeing her in secret for over 2 years, and I finally to make
Good God.
honest pick of her. A tornado touched down yesterday on Farmer Berthold the Cheap's homestead. The barn and several outbuildings were flattened. The farmer, his daughter, and the daughter's apples were all unharmed. The livestock also seems to be unscathed, although one pig is reported to be very despondent.
Jesus Christ!
A 121-year-old woman gave birth to a two-headed baby yesterday while hang gliding in the Rim Mountains.
I have my doubts.
Go ahead.
Have my doubts about all of that.
Gretchen the Old and Wrinkled. Oh boy. And let's see what fun references we get out of the classifieds, eh?
Boy.
Bilbo, come home, all is forgiven. P.S. I sold the ring. Frodo. Two guardsmen seeking like-minded, group-oriented individual. Must be bold, daring, and willing to sleep 3 to a bed. Chocolate lover preferred.
Oh my.
Albatross. Good condition. Cheap. New owner must pick up in person. No delivery terms available. A Mariner. 100 acres of prime woodland. Some indigenous wildlife easily cleared for commercial development.
Good God.
Oh, that's rich. Flabby? Worn out? What you need is exercise. Join the Flour Mill Health Club. Excellent treadmill. 50-pound free weights. Convenient 12-hour workout programs. Boy, that's long. For hire. Archaeological adventurer. Good working relationship with Germans. No snakes, please. Contact I. Jones. I steal anything. Come to the bazaar. Ask for Shadow's Runt. The Puce Pimpernel has filed for bankruptcy protection from his creditors. He is working towards a settlement whereby he can reopen shortly under a new color. Lost. Small wooden puppet. No strings attached. Trick nose. Contact Geppetto. Heard any good gossip recently? Want to pass it along? Give us a call. We guarantee complete anonymity. Clerics Gossip Weekly has been ministering to the ruler needs of the Golden Empire for over 1/10 of a century. Call 1-CGW-RUMBAGS. Ask for Jill Snow. These papers are one of the best part of this game.
That was strange.
Okay, so castle is to the north. That's where we need to go. Begging your pardon, sir, but we haven't recovered from last night's binge yet. Would you mind coming back a little later? And we just got dragged in. The Union Hall is the place where all the knights come each morning, hoping to be assigned one of the day's quests. It's a tired-looking room with a trophy case in one corner and pictures of famous knights lining the walls. No names given. Oh, a hibachi. Soft, I calls him. Coddled. One good melee, a few severed limbs, and half of them would rather go running home to their mamas. I don't know why hibachi's an option, Chibi, but I would like to find out. Once, long ago, many knights rode out on a great quest. Their holy mission was to recover the most sacred artifact known to man, the vessel used at the Last Supper. After a year and a day, one knight returned from the quest mortally wounded. With his dying breath, he asked that the vessel he found be permanently enshrined here in the Union Hall. His will was done, and thanks to his brave deeds, all who enter here are granted the sublime honor of seeing with their own eyes the Holy Grail. God damn it. God damn it. And look at that fancy equipment. In our day, we didn't have lances. We had long sticks that we sharpened with our teeth. And helmets, we used kitchen pots on our heads and hoped for the best. The Holy Grail, Kuro.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Okay, do we talk to the old knights or the young knights?
The old knights.
Okay. Oh, fascinating. We have choices.
Oh.
Well, 1 through 5.
Go down the line, I guess.
Okay. You haven't mentioned how far you walked through the snow to get to school. Oh, it wasn't just the 20 miles through the snow. The hard part was that we didn't have any shoes. It was uphill both ways, and we had to carry those darn lead weights. Do you think they might assign this quest to me? You? Ha! If they give you this quest, we'll eat our greaves. What is the maximum airspeed velocity of an unladen Carpathian swallow? Don't be daft, lad. The Carpathian swallow can't fly. Have any of you guys ever fought the Stygian dragon? Us, personally? Well, no, not exactly. But we've seen woodcuts, and it was definitely a lot more fierce in our day than it is now. Is eating oatmeal really the right thing to do? If it's good enough for Sir Wilfrid of Brimley, it's good enough for us. Bye now. And what about those crossbows? In the old days, all we had were long poles and bits of string. Half the time, the thing would break in our hands and send the arrow flying into our stomachs. And then we'd die because we didn't have proper medicine. Not like today with all them fancy leeches and such. In our day, if we needed to bleed, we'd gnaw a hole in our wrist until we hit an artery. After it drained for a while, we'd tie a rag around it real tight, and then wait for the hand to fall off.
Jesus Christ.
Let's hear what the kids have to say then.
Hey, whippersnappers.
Do you think the shop steward might assign me this quest? Absolutely, and monkeys might fly out of your butt. Won't your neck get stuck if you sit too long in that position? Nonsense, I am a fully trained knight who can withstand more discomfort than this for hours on end. Which one of you guys keeps short-sheeting my bed? 'Tis gremlin, Sir Eric. Perhaps you need some demon begone. Have any of you fought the Stygian dragon? Us? Well, current Union regulations discourage excessive personal endangerment. Yeah, you probably should stop talking now. Not to mention how they run sieges nowadays. Now it's catapult this and battering ram that. In my day, we'd send 500 screaming maniacs running up to the castle wall to form a human pyramid. Then some unlucky bastard would climb up to the top while defenders poured boiling oil on his head. Then if by some chance he made it, they'd hack him to bits with their swords. But did that stop him? No, he'd run down to the inner gate and use what was left of his body as a counterweight, so the rest of us could rush in to kill all the livestock and rape the women. Or was it the other way around? I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
Oh, I didn't like that.
My god. Okay, so what the hell should we be doing here? Read sign, I guess? Ah, finally, here he comes. Listen up, men. The king's daughter, Princess L'Oreal the Worthy, has been kidnapped. It's my job to assign one of you knights the task of going out and rescuing her. The quest is especially tricky because of the impending death of King Fudd. For those of you who aren't up on these matters, I remind you of the ancient prophecy that has foretold that Fudd will die on his 60th birthday, which is this coming Saturday. Good thing we read the papers, huh? The prophecy states that the unmarried princess who is at Fudd's side when he expires shall inherit the kingdom. What this means is that if L'Oreal is not returned here by Saturday noon, the crown shall pass to Queen Morgana's daughter by a previous marriage, Griselda the Hefty. Griselda the Hefty. All of you know that the traditional reward for the rescue of a kidnapped princess is half the kingdom and the girl's hand in marriage. So, after long and careful consideration of the various talents of all the knights in the realm, I have decided to assign this quest to Eric the Unready.
What?
Huh? Eric? That's incompetent! Why our treasury still hasn't recovered from the cost of rebuilding Ulrich's House of Torches? Yes, and Farmer Berthold the Chief still hasn't figured out how to get that chicken out of his cow's butt. How can you pick Eric? Silence! The decision has been made, and the decision is final! Ha! And true to the old man's word. Well, what do we have?
Read the card.
It is a warranty card from Giovanni's House of Armor that guarantees that your armor will be rust-free for 1 year after purchase. There is a sketch of suit of armor on the card with your measurements written in alongside it. Come to think of it, the sketch looks a lot like the one that's in your game manual. Oh.
We should go get new armor.
Goodbye, Fourth Wall. Ponce, the most famous bard in all of Taurus. Despite his fame, his prices are reasonable, as evidenced by the sign at his side. A man walks into a barber/surgeon's office. On his head is a bright green frog. What's the problem? The frog answers. I'd like to have this wart on my ass removed. We don't have money, it seems. But what are his prices anyway? Oh, interesting. A long song about a knight and his chaste love for the wife of the king. The references keep coming. Alright, maybe if we wait long enough, somebody will drop a gold coin. Or we'll just keep getting this. A knight attending a royal feast lets out a giant belch. The king looks at him and says angrily, "How dare you belch before the queen?" The knight says, "I didn't know she wanted to go first." Right, enough of that. Okay, so the people don't want to talk. Alright, maybe Ponce will talk. Tell me about the Epic of Baldur. 'Tis the greatest story ever told. Of course, to hear it, you'll need to give me a gold coin. Most people can't wear purple, but on you it looks awful. And good day to you too, Sir Eric. Why do bards always stand so funny? If you told jokes all day without going to the bathroom, you'd stand pretty funny too. Are your legs naturally grey, or are you just wearing pantyhose? This is the garb of my trade, my good man. Where are you hiding all those coins people keep tossing you? Why do you think my pants look like they swallowed a pumpkin? Oh dear. Adieu. Okay. So... Union Hall's to the east, so... North, west, or south? The armory, I guess. We need a fresh set.
Yeah, we need new armor.
Buongiorno, Eric. What's the matter for you, huh?
Oh boy.
Well, let's talk to the man. Do your suits come with 2 pairs of pants? You sort of reminded me of a joke. I says a knock and knock. You wanna play along with this or no?
No, he's still talking. He says the whole thing.
I was hoping to give you something more than just sitting here.
Nah.
Well, anyway, we all saw the joke. Euripides pants? I really think I should get a new suit of armor before I embark on this quest. If I wasn't you, no worry. Armor only slowing you down. Do you have anything in a
Very worry.
Do you have anything in a pinstripe? No, pinstripes, these are all wrong. But for you, we are trying the plaid. Why do you talk so funny? I'm sorry, I've only been in this country for a short distance. Okay.
For a short distance.
Ciao. So we're... Oh boy. I'm going to have to track
Are
down
you kidding?
this. Fortunately, it appears to be on archive.org.
Well, that's nice.
Alright, so let's see. The Sabaton width is 6E. The tacit style number is 99B. The gorget circumference is 16. Okay, we got it now. Coming back in next week, and I got a brand new suit for you. Until then, I wear a decent cloak. It's the finest quality, last worn by Wizard himself.
Whole fucking week.
Amazing.
Princess can't wait a week.
We may have exhausted that. Alright, let's get out of here. The quest for the Holy Grail. Okay. So the village green or the courtyard?
The green.
South. The old ice cream shop is to the west. The village square lies to the north, and Ulrich's House of Torches is to the west. Oh boy.
Let's avoid the torches.
Alright, let's lock in there. Do you think there's any hilarity to be found in the torches, or should we just stay away?
Just stay away. I have a bad feeling about that.
Okay. Then the only other place would be the ye old ice cream shop.
To the ice cream shop. Speaking of ice cream. I want some ice cream.
A teenager stands behind the counter, shivering almost uncontrollably, even though he is wearing lots of heavy clothes and some earmuffs. On the wall behind him is a sign. There's a fireplace at the corner. Exit to the west. Welcome to Baskin Bobbins. Mm-hmm.
Very good. I like this.
Alright, let's talk to Bobbin. Those look like really nice earmuffs. Really? I hate them. I only got them because it's always so cold in here. Hey, I'm over here. Sorry, I was just thinking about the music from Swan Lake. I think I just saw your mother out on the duck pond. Stop kidding around. Are you going to buy anything or not? I'd like to try one of your 32 flavors. Sorry, someone has eaten almost everything. We only have enough left for the root beer float special. I'd like to buy a root beer float. For a gold coin, huh? And we've not a gold coin.
We've not a coin to our name.
Nope. We never did get that shower, or however they bathed them.
Let me bathe.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
Huh. I wasn't expecting it to be satisfying.
Well, it's either Ulrich's or North.
North. Oh, it's the village square again. Okay.
A foreign duke came to Fudd's court and checked into the most expensive inn in the village. He hired a local interpreter because he did not speak our language. As he was unpacking, 2 masked bandits burst in, swords in their hands. They demanded the duke's famous jewels. The interpreter translated their demands. In his native tongue, the duke told the bandits to go to hell. He had no jewels. One of the bandits said, "We know he has jewels. We're going to count to 3. If we don't get the jewels, we're going to cut his head off." I'm afraid of where this is going.
Oh no.
The interpreter conveyed the message to the duke, who said in his own language, "I don't want to die. Tell him that the jewels are hidden in the false bottom of the trunk." The interpreter said to the bandits, he said he'd rather die than tell you where the jewels are.
Oh my god.
That's not where I thought that was going. Okay. So where to?
What are our options?
North to the courtyard, east to the Union Hall, Armory to the west, Green to the south.
I guess our only option is the torch house, so we might as well go there.
Well, unfortunately. Sir Eric, what a pleasure to see you again. It's a pity that you caught me just as I was about to close, but here, why don't you take this torch? It's on the house. I don't think that's true, but anyway.
I don't know, maybe this time he built it out of stone.
Yeah, maybe. What else is in this dictionary here?
I don't know, what was back at the pond?
Oh, cool, I can click. Doesn't seem to have any ducks on it. Okay, where haven't we gone?
Oh, do you think we can get inside the castle and see the princess's bedroom?
We can certainly try.
See if we can snoop around and find any clues.
Oh, there's some music. Is there a newspaper? No, there's not. Okay. Talk to the guard. What's going on upstairs? Sir Pectoral and Queen Morgana are in private conference. They are not to be disturbed. Oh, dear. If I told you I was here on King's business, would you let me go up? No. I would laugh in your face. Let's test that theory. I'm here on the King's business. Yeah. Look, it's Halley's Comet! Nice try, but you still can't go up. Why don't you go cavort with the other knights for a while? I'll stand guard here for you. Okay. Oops, sorry, I just remembered my cavorter is broken. If I gave you a nice shiny gold coin, would you let me up the stairs? Sure. Alright, so we've officially found 3 uses for a gold coin.
Well, where the fuck do we find a gold coin?
That's the question of the night, isn't it? I know when I'm licked. I'll leave you alone now. See if these guys have anything new to say now. Hi guys. How come no one invited me to the party? Sorry, Sir Eric. The invitation must have gotten confiscated. There's a new crackdown on chainmail. What happens when you need to go to the bathroom while you're wearing your armor? That's why the quick-handed squires get the top money. Oh my. Say, fellas, let me set you straight about me and this pig. Say no more, my good man. 'Tis nothing to us.
Oh, Jesus.
What's with the alert guard over there? He is the Queen's man. He guards the stairs that lead to her chambers. Party on, dudes. Well, we're not getting upstairs. Alright.
Queen's chambers. We want the princess's chambers.
Really? Okay. We're not going to get much further in here. To the west is the barracks entrance.
Hang on. check the wires.
If you'd ever seen a satellite dish, you'd swear that this looks just like one. But of course, you've never seen a satellite dish because you live in the technological backwater known as Taurus, where people are still abuzz over the invention of the spoon.
Climb wires.
The contraption is way over your head, in more ways than one.
Tower. Check the window.
An eerie blue glow. Interesting. Well, the barracks or the town.
The barracks. Helmet.
So we're wearing a cloak and a helmet.
Read the description for the torties again.
Testudinal muscle relaxant. I kind of want to know what happens if we eat the bean.
You did just save, right?
I did.
Drink it.
Drink the torties.
Mm-hmm.
You swallow the medicine and the vial magically pops out of existence. Moments later, you begin to feel withdrawn, lethargic, relaxed, sleepy. By the time you awaken from your drug-induced slumber, the game is over and you've lost. Yet another example of how drug abuse is tearing our society apart. Cool. Oh, interesting. Jeez.
Go plant the bean in the garden.
Okay.
That's gonna get us up to the window.
This text makes me want to try to eat the bean again.
Go plant the
fine,
bean.
alright, fine. You see this, guy? She never lets me do anything fun. Plant bean in garden. We'll probably...
Water bean?
We've nothing to do it with.
Go to the pond. Fill your helmet with water. Come back.
Interesting. Good lord.
I am having flashbacks to the Bigoron sword quest.
This is really gonna work.
I am so sexy.
Wow.
Climb beanstalk, climb beanstalk.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. You poke your head in the window and see a bizarre figure seated in a chair. He appears to be... Oh, there you are. I was wondering what was keeping you, and then I lost track of the time. Damn giants can't win a game to save their lives. I just know I'm gonna lose that bet with Merlin. I wonder if he's been rigging games again. And they slam the giants. Yes, well, be that as it may, what you need to do here is fetch me a root beer float. Come back when you've got it and then we'll talk. Well, we got a gold coin, and we have been told what to use this coin for.
And that's what we're going to use it for.
Oh no! You grab the coin just as the vine pulls clear and you come crashing to the ground.
Oh no.
Oh good. Wonderful. My guess would be New York, where he came. I don't know. Well, that's cool. Now how do we get back up? Oh well.
We're gonna find a way to get another gold coin.
Okay. I believe the ice cream shop was... Okay, it's east here.
Don't buy the float just yet.
No?
Talk to him.
What would we like to say?
Go back. I'm wondering if we can trade, like, the torch or something.
Nope.
What does the text say about the fireplace again? Put kindling in the fireplace.
Oh.
Light the kindling.
Cool, so we got the earmuffs.
Okay. Why?
Why not?
Or again, don't buy it yet.
Mm-hmm. What do you propose we do with this gold coin?
Just wait. Who would need earmuffs?
Say, what would happen if we filled up the helmet again and then wore it?
Try. What
It's
happens?
rather disappointing.
I don't know what you expected.
I was hoping for something a little funnier. So So we got the torch. We have a coin that we can use to either get the root beer float, bribe the guard, or get the tail from the bard.
Hmm. What's the packet again?
Rapid grow beans. Just plant in the ground and add water.
And we only had the one bean.
Yeah, it seems so. Maybe we could call the wizard. Like, shout for him from below the window.
Shout option.
Let's see. I despise this mouse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's Yell.
Alright, go back and see if that even works.
Okay. That's no good. What? I think Yoo-hoo is useless.
Go swim in the pond.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Wrong direction.
Has to be something.
Can't.
Okay. What sign is here?
I think this is Ulrich's. Yep.
Hmm.
I may have to do some experimenting with some of these words off camera. The fact that we have both spit and swallow in this dictionary is amusing to me.
Knock on Ulrich's door? See if the jester wants our earmuffs? I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know either. The Joust of All Mothers?
Check the people.
We may as well take a shot at that coin. One of the three options. And we've saved, so worst case scenario, it doesn't work and we restore.
Alright, throw him the gold coin.
Okay. In the great days of Baldur, many years ago, when the land was dark, a brave knight ventured into the forest of Doom. Oh, interesting.
Huh?
We got the coin back, so that worked out. 2 options
Okay.
left.
Alright. Talk to Ponce again. Oh my god, everyone's asleep.
What does that give us, though? Oh. Hmm. Well, I guess we're taking this guy to the feasting hall.
Alright. He's asleep. We don't have to spend the coin to get up there.
That's right. Up we go before everybody wakes up. You step over the guard and climb the stairs. At the top, you hear voices coming from the Queen's chamber. You pause in the vestibule and cautiously peek through the curtains into the next room.
And the hardest part of the whole plan was to make sure that the shop steward assigned the quest to that idiot Eric. Of course, I had...
I guess so. Where did your sister take L'Oreal?
To her castle, of course. Eric will never be able to cross the Taurus in time to rescue the princess. And even if he does, he'd still have to get back by the Guardians of the Black Gate. But enough of that. Have you done as I requested, darling pet?
Yes, Your Highness. I have arranged for a group of soldiers to begin following Eric at the end of the day. As soon as he leaves the village, they will arrange an accident for him. Questing is such a dangerous occupation, you know.
Good. You must go now. It has grown strangely quiet downstairs.
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof. Hey, ish the mighty Shararmic shelf. Did you get that quest, honey? It should have been me. So, now we have an idea of what we must do. Oh dear. We're not going to be able to get out until we do something about them. We still need that coin for the root beer float.
Talk to Ponce?
I've heard you're pretty conceited. I conceited? I, the great Ponce? Have you heard the one about the dragon and the drunken platypus? If the punchline is, and then his bladder exploded, then the answer is yes. What?
Wait, that.
Oh boy. Commemorative book? So we got a coupon. Is this the wizard that was upstairs? What the hell is going on here?
Pull the banana.
Behold Excalibanana. Ha! This is amazing. Jeez, you sure pick awkward times to interrupt. Just hold on a moment, okay? It's up. It's gone!
Christ.
This is amazing. By now, Eric, you have learned that the evil Queen Morgana is behind the kidnapping of L'Oreal the Worthy. The Queen has imprisoned the girl at the castle of her sister, an exceedingly wicked witch. She plans to marry the princess off to a beast from the other side of Taurus. If she is successful, then Griselda the Hefty will inherit the throne, and Morgana will rule with Griselda as her puppet. Your quest, Eric, is to travel across the length and breadth of Taurus and rescue L'Oreal from the witch's castle. The gate to this castle has been magically sealed for centuries. I even sent a candygram there once, but the messenger never returned. In order to unseal the witch's gate, you will need to find the pitchfork of Damocles, the crescent wrench of Armageddon, the raw stake of eternity, the crowbar of the apocalypse, and the bolt cutters of doom. Everybody got that?
Oh, God.
These magical items were scattered across Taurus many thousands of years ago. I have spent many a lonely hour studying long-forgotten grimoires and ancient tomes, and finally I have learned where each of them came to rest. The pitchfork of Damocles is entangled in the leaves of the tallest tree in the enchanted forest. The crescent wrench of Armageddon hides deep within the walls of Blister Castle. The raw stake of eternity is guarded by the dreaded Stygian dragon. The crowbar of the apocalypse rests somewhere in the mist that enshroud the mountain of the gods, and the bolt cutters of doom are kept by a mysterious enchanter who lives in the swamp of perdition. Although you must take this journey alone, Eric, I shall be with you in spirit as long as the Packers aren't playing that day. I give to you this magic backpack, the properties of which will become evident as your quest progresses. What you must do now, Eric, is throw the magic banana into the duck pond. Thereafter, anytime you are near a body of water, you can call the magic banana to your side by using Yoo-hoo, the ancient spell of summoning. Is that what it's for? Okay. By the way, you can forget about getting me that root beer float. The way the Giants are playing, I had to make myself up something a little stronger. Goodbye, Eric. So, the people responsible like the Packers and hate the Giants. Very nice. So, what's the coupon for? Good for 5 free acting lessons with the Bard. So,
Hey, this is a really good place to call it.
I agree, yes.
We'll start our journey proper next week.
What are your preliminary thoughts here?
Boy, this sure is a game. Sure wish they hadn't made a rape joke.
Yeah, that was in poor taste, that.
But other than that, it's pretty entertaining.
Not really, but unfortunately the time has come for the evening. Well, that's it for now. The real game begins next week. Same bat time, same bat place. Don't miss it. Shit's about to get real.
We don't need any more shit.
You know, that's very true. Well, I'm Alpha.
I'm Kuro.
See y'all next week.
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.